It's 8th of December today. It's time to look at the EV two-wheeler sales report of November month. In November, a total of 91,172 electric two-wheeler were sold, and compared to October month, there is an increment of 19% in terms of electric two-wheeler sales. These are the best figures in this month after decreases of FAME to subsidy. Before decreases of FAME to subsidy, in May month, 1,05,537 electric two-wheelers were sold. But from June, as the FAME to subsidy has been revised, in November we sold 91,172 units, which is highest in this calendar year. After reduction FAME to subsidy, so now let's look at the top 10 performers of the November month. And 10th position we have Lactix EV. Lactix EV sold 1,139 units in October, whereas they sold 1,258 units in this November. The month-on-month, the growth of Lactix EV is 10.4%. In the 9th position, Orxa EV. Orxa EV sold 866 units in October, whereas they sold 1,298 units in November. The month-on-month of Orxa EV is 49.8%. Bigos occupied 8th place. Bigos sold 1,170 units in October, whereas they sold 1,606 units in November. The month-on-month Bigos Auto is 37%. The 7th position, Okinawa Autotech. Okinawa Autotech sold 1,474 units in October, whereas they sold 1,604 in November. The month-on-month growth of Okinawa is 8%. The 6th position we have the Hero MotoCorp. Hero Vida electric scooter. Hero MotoCorp sold 1,935 units in October, whereas they sold 3,030 units in November. The month-on-month growth Hero Vida is 56%. This is the highest sales in November. And 5th position we have Rios Electric. They sold 4,172 units in October, whereas Rios Electric sold 4,410 units in November. The month-on-month Rios Electric is 5.4%. In 4th position we have Aether Energy. Aether used to be the 3rd position for October, but Bajaj Auto occupied 3rd position past 1 month. Aether Energy sold 8,410 units in October, whereas they sold 9,166 units in November. The month-on-month Aether Energy growth is 8.9%. Soon, in next year, Aether Energy is going to launch 2 new electric scooters in our India. As already told you, 3rd position we have Bajaj Auto. Bajaj Auto sold 905 units in October, whereas they sold 1,166 units in November. This is the highest ever seen for Bajaj Auto in particular month. The month-on-month Bajaj Auto growth is 28.8%. The 2nd position we have TVS. TVS sold 1,662 units in October, whereas they sold 1,8931 units in November. The month-on-month TVS growth is of 14.9%. The first position we have Ola. Ola sold 23,821 units in October, whereas they sold 29,767 units in November. The month-on-month Ola Electric 24.9%. From January to December, Ola sold 2,36,441 units. By the end of this December, Ola will cross 25,000 mark. If you have any further detailed doubts, please let me know in the comments. Please do subscribe. Thank you.